Mahatma Gandhi said that the true measure of any society can be found in how it treats its most vulnerable members. The COVID-19 pandemic has highlighted that some of the most vulnerable in our society are the elderly. As we live longer and the proportion of older people increases, we need to find new and innovative ways to care for everyone, ensuring that no one is left behind. Dementia is a disease of the wasting of the mind that disproportionately affects older people. It's a thief who creeps in and bit by bit steals the person whom we love. Its victims are left bereft of memories, isolated and often agitated. I'm using video to automatically detect agitation in people living with dementia, creating a system to supplement existing care by monitoring the frequency and intensity of agitated episodes. This will alert carers and help them understand the causes and extent of the agitation. It's the first research to focus on agitated hand movements, such as scratching and picking, which are some of the most common forms of agitation. To ensure clinical relevance, I've utilised behavioural research and sought guidance from experienced clinicians. Using video, we can represent a person as a stick man. This reduces each frame of the video from around 5 million pixels to a handful of joints, simplifying calculations whilst protecting privacy by not retaining images. Video cameras are cheap and widely available, and I've shown that this approach is as effective as using specialist sensors. Machine learning is used to train the system to recognise agitation. By showing it a range of examples of different behaviours, both agitated and not, it can learn characteristic movements. When shown a new example, the system will determine which behaviour it most closely resembles. Obtaining videos of agitation is a challenge. I'm working with clinicians to record agitation whilst tailoring my approach not to rely on lots of examples. However, recognising movement requires each example to contain a sequence of stickmen, not just a single image. This complicates the recognition process, requiring more examples. Also, as fingers are not always visible, the system needs to deal with missing and inaccurate joints. My system will alert carers when a person becomes agitated, enabling intervention before the agitation escalates. This will help prevent injury whilst relieving pressure on carers and reliance on medication. It will provide an accurate record of agitation that can inform care choices. How a society treats its vulnerable is always a measure of its humanity. My research is part of a global endeavour seeking to use technology to care for the elderly, helping us all to live better for longer.